Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Well, you know, the one Indian sector which is under the ire of President Trump is the Indian IT sector. You see it from that side as well. Do you think Indian IT companies will suffer because of xenophobia in the US, or do you think they will gain because of US growth?
Yeah, I think the US economy is in great shape. I think the IT companies in India face a very significant barrier with the number of H1s that are limited. And that is, there's nothing in the near term on the horizon in terms of Congress and the president agreeing that gives me confidence that will change maybe in the next year or two. Hopefully it does, because I think the US definitely needs to dramatically increase the talent coming into the country. So I think the the Indian IT firms will probably find it more and more attractive to hire a lot more people locally in the US. That is also not easy, but Infosys is trying to do that, and some of the other guys are trying to do that with campus recruiting and so on. So the problem I think Indian IT is going to face is that you have to really have strong capability to do the work in India without that much dependency on having a significant US workforce, which has not been the case historically. Historically, they've had a significant amount of work done on site, but hopefully that will change over time. So they have to adapt, and they also have to adapt in terms of the type of work. So they've always historically done the lower end IT work, and I think they've got to move up the food chain to get the higher margins and get more remote work without people having to be based in the US.
So clearly you're not digging for value in the IT space.
Actually, no. So, I used to be in the IT business. I actually have a tech background, and I always say that I don't invest in tech because I was in it. So generally speaking, I think the IT businesses for me are not that interesting, mainly because I think it's really hard to, there are two issues. It's hard to project the trajectories, and they're typically not cheap. So I prefer businesses where they're in industries where the rate of change is slow, they've got some dominance in those areas, and the valuations are palatable.
Okay.
And so then it just depends on kind of what we're able to find. And one of the advantages we have in India is that the tailwinds and growth in many areas are a multiple of GDP. And so that bodes really well if we can get things where we're not paying up too much.